Hi, I'm Yvonne LaBarge, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to interview two amazing young actors. To start things off, I'd like to ask you both a question. When did you decide you wanted to be an actor, and why?
I decided I wanted to be an actor when I was back in elementary school. There was this kind of little company that went around and did like on-stage productions. So I tried it out because I always when I was a kid, loved movies and I would recite it and my parents would be like, okay, well, so I tried it out and I completely loved it. It was the butterfly feeling, the butterfly feeling of having everybody there to see you do something that's special enough that everyone would want to come and see it. So so then I just thought, I just did a lot of theater and then I kind of was like, well, maybe I might want to do this seriously. So I grabbed an agent and it just kind of took off from there. But it was all because of that, just that one kind of, great, awesome feeling that I had. So.
I kind of fell into it. I never had the dream to be an actor when I was really young. I wanted to be a dancer and a figure skater and pretty much everything else. But I was pretty shy, and a teacher suggested that I start the community theater program that was coming around in my school. So I tried it out, and it was the same kind of thing. I just fell in love with it immediately, and then the woman that ran the company was an agent, so she asked me if I wanted to do it. It was more professional stuff, and that was that.
Now, what would you say has been the best part of working on Degrassi?
The friendships that we've made.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I think the best part is going to all these cool places.
Oh yeah.
We're here, we're in New
the
York
opportunities
City.
that have opened up have been incredible.
Yeah. We're from Toronto, which is not very small, but it's not huge. So for us to go all the way, all around the States and see all these things at such a young age, it's awesome. We get to meet so many people and see so many places that we don't see in the movies.
Yeah.
And we see in real life. So.
Just this summer, Degrassi won Teen Choice Award for Choice Summer Series of 2005. How does it feel to be working on such a popular show, not only in Canada where it's filmed, but in the United States as well?
It's crazy. I don't think it ever officially sinks in.
Yeah.
I just even coming out here and coming up to the fans that are screaming wow.
I know.
Didn't you?
Yeah, it's overwhelming because, like I said, we're in Toronto. I mean, everything's a little bit more subdued, and people are not crazy and screaming, and it's just very much a job in Toronto. But when we come here and we see the effect that it's having, it's overwhelming.
You can't get used to it.
Yeah, it's just we go home.
But it's not like it's a bad thing. It's exciting.
Yeah, no,
I love it.
It's that butterfly feeling.
Yeah.
You come here and you're just like, oh my god.
Now, I like to get a little bit more into the characters themselves, and so in one episode, Marco was beat up for being gay. Now, what was it like to be in the shoes of someone that was being beat up just for who they were?
Yeah, well, I remember I shot that scene really late at night, and that whole day, I think it affected the mood on set. It was just a really intense day, and I think everybody left that day just really feeling kind of heartache, just because to be in somebody's shoes that's kind of suffering from that. And it kind of just helps you realize the things that are happening around, you know what I mean? And the things that you kind of overlook, that you think that are not happening, but that, yeah, they actually really are happening. And it was sad for me. It was really sad for me because I thought, it's not just a gay thing, but a person that of a particular ethnicity or something that might have to deal with this. And it really kind of opened my eyes. So I think what's really great about this show when it hits these kind of issues is that we learn with the viewers. Shooting it, we learn with the viewers. We look at these issues and we put ourselves in this place, and it really kind of opens up our mind to all these different issues that are happening, and we're a little bit more aware. So, after that, I was definitely more aware, and to know that, just because I might be from a spot in my neighborhood or my city where it's not happening, but it's happening all over, and that you gotta kind of be understanding of it. So.
And your character, Paige, was raped, and when she finally brought to trial, she lost. Now, how did that feel to, know that in the show it actually took place, but losing it?
Ever since we filmed the original rape story on in season 2, I think everyone was kind of waiting, is anything going to happen with this? Where is it going to go? And it took a while, until season 4 till we dealt with it. And obviously, when we had the first read, I was like, loses? It hurt me because I feel such a close bond to her, but at the same time, it was realistic because in that situation, no evidence 2 years later, she wouldn't have won. It's the hard, sad truth.
I think it was even better for her because she kind of had a personal triumph for it.
Exactly.
So sure, it wasn't a legal win, but it was a Paige win.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of understood herself better.